Mark did have a break of serve in one of Josh's first two breaks, so he'll be taking that as a positive heading into his next two breaks here.
Okay, this is a winner's qualification match, by the way. The winner here is qualified for the last 32. And we'll be moving on to a race to 11 and single elimination. The loser, of course, if you're going to lose a match, this is the one to lose because it's just one more match and you get back into the final 32 instead of having sometimes play two more matches. Mark to break two racks.
Yeah, 2 balls down here, but 1 short of the 3-point rule. So Filler going to have the first chance at this rack. Looks like defense is pretty sharp in the side with the 3. Could actually play a two-way though, or trying to pocket the 3 and getting the cue ball in a pretty safe area down near the bottom right. Thought better of it. Went all out safe. Nicely done. Too long to jump here for Mark. Mark is really good with the jump cue. I will note that as far as overall play in this match. Very talented player. Probably coming in as the number 2 player out of the Netherlands. Been a partner with Niels Fayen many times in the World Cup of Pool.
He keeps good company in that respect.
Nice jump from Filler. Be a tester on the 4. Can stun the cue ball to the left and play the 5 in the right middle. Nicely played. Slightly too little angle going to the right. Worst case, should be okay to draw straight back and play the 6 in the same pocket. Look for this match should be fast and furious offense here. Expect a few break-in runs, minimal safes, and then offense. Filler known for his quick style, but Mark's also a fast player.
And as expected, every trip to the table for Josh Filler is usually filled with success. Took over from Mark on that.
2-1 for Filler now. Going into the second of Mark's breaks. Illegal on the last one, so he'll be taking note of that, possibly putting a little more speed into this. One ball down, 5 ball down as well. Pardon me, that was the 7 going into the corner there. Good break from Mark. Two's very available on the side. He does have pass that can come back up table towards the 3. If he wants to take the tougher pocketing on the 2, that could work. Making the position a little easier. Seems confident on what he's going to do with the 3, just thinking about the 4 now.
Well, looks like he found his way to the good position on the 3 to get to the 4. Mark defeated Martin Aldhart from Germany 9-1, and then he defeated Paul Beaches Pardo from France 9-5. And thus
Yeah, Mark was having a look at this at the beginning of the rack. He does believe the 4 passes, I think. There is a combo option. He's over top of the 8, though, so everything made a lot tougher here. Especially if he's trying to get back to the 5, pocketing the 4 directly. So I think he might be resigned to playing the combo. Looks like he's eyeing it up there.
As I look at the other past matches, he also defeated Roberto Bartol 9-5. So he's got 2 9-5 matches and a 9-1 under his belt, and now he meets Filler.
Way he was queuing at it, almost looked like he was considering going for it. It's extremely thin in the corner. Looks like it's tough to slow the cue ball down as well. Taking his extension here, nothing straightforward. He likes the offense here, I think, George.
I think Joshua likes the offense all the time.
That's a good call, yeah.
You know, he might, he's looking to put it there. Okay. I was going to say he might play that 2 ways and try to stick that 9 behind the, bank it and stick the cue ball behind the 9 and have position on the 6. But he went safety all the way.
Up there. Yeah.
Yeah. He says, I'm not taking any chances. I'll play safe all day long.
Nice shot. He was expecting to run thicker into the 5 there. Stunned off the angle just slightly. Tough spot now. The 5 does bank past the 6. Typically, you wouldn't be looking at banking this ball, but the way the balls are laying, I think he might consider it. Small 2-way element of the 5 getting behind the 6 if it doesn't go. Here it comes. Nice shot. How's the cue ball? Not even close to good. That was the 2-way part of it, and that's always the conundrum when you're playing those 2-way shots. Like, what if the ball goes in? Kind of a double negative, but smart shot. It was tough to play safe from there. Didn't expect to catch the 6 on the way in either. He knew it was a possibility, but he was trying to play it straight in.
And that's going to leave a shot. Funny thing about Joshua, he defeats Jobias Hoyce from Germany 9-4. Then he defeats Lazar Kostic 9-2. And poor Lazar was defeated by Pia Filler. I'm sorry, he defeated Pia Filler, so he wreaked revenge on Lazar. So, as you mentioned earlier, Filler is dominating his matches. 9-4, 9-2. I can't find his opening match though.
Yeah, I mean, he's just at the upper echelon of world-class players, and he's shown it in any tournament he's gone in. Just dominating performances. And he's opened up an early lead here, and he'll be back on his 2 breaks for the next 2. So, bit of worrying signs for Mark in the first 4 games here. Had a pretty thick wrap on the back of his cue there, George. I don't know if you caught that or not, but not
Has he
the
been spending time
standard
with Earl
wrap.
Strickland?
Not as bad as Earl, but it was a layer above the cue. Playing with all Predator equipment for years now. Predator sponsored player. Barely legal, but he's going to be okay. No good on the 2. Has the left edge. Has to be aware of the double kiss possibility on coming off the long rail with the 2.
You know, being the banker he is, he should be able to get by this. If he could beat that kiss, he might even pocket this ball. No,
Yeah,
he's
he
just
knows
playing
how to
safe. He
avoid those
made sure to
kisses.
beat the kiss. Yeah, he sure did.
Yeah.
That was a very, very good job of avoiding it. That kiss is almost, you're going to get it 95% of the time.
Yeah, spun the cue ball with a bit of left to avoid it, get the cue ball moving more left. So he's left the smallest right edge here. Not a lot happening off the right edge. Biggest problem is even if he does contact the right edge, the cue ball's kind of running into the 8. He's going to try some kind of outside the box jump here. Jump kick, maybe?
He's going to, yeah.
Looks like it.
He's going to kick it. He's going to kick it, jump kick it. It's about all he really has. Unless he really massays the ball. It's a big massé to get to it around the 6. It was close.
Try, but no good.
And it was a very difficult shot. These Predator arc tables that they're playing on are, they do come with a ball return, but here they use them with the drop pockets. Not to be seen yet in the US, but used quite a bit now in Europe, and I'm not sure if they use them in Asia yet.
Yeah, I can't wait for these
Quite
tables to come over. And yeah, go ahead.
Don't they look like they play great? I mean, I've commentated a couple of matches or actually tournaments now with these tables, and they just seem to play great. You watch the players being very accurate with their kicks; they're always close. I don't see any roll-offs. Everything about them just plays so nice.
Yeah, and they're very reasonably priced too. My sponsor in Toronto is going to be a dealer for these new arc tables, and they quoted me the price, and I was pleasantly surprised. In the upper mid-level range, but for it's under the most expensive tables in the world, and definitely the quality is right up there.
If I remember correctly, it's a 3-piece slate. Makes them easy for home use to put on second stories and basements where you don't have to, you know, move that whole table in a cart.
Choice of draw or follow here. I think he'll favor the follow. A little less speed involved with the follow. He's going to draw it, move the cue ball less. So looking to extend his lead now, and he'll be breaking in rack number 6. Well, straight here, George.
I think he can. Well, I figure he to draw, or he can follow this ball 2 rails. A little careful. Should be right of the side pocket, so should be in good shape here.
Whoa,
Oh,
there's a roll.
well, you know something, Eric. As I was saying, he can follow. I was thinking, with that kind of angle that he had, it's very common or a high rate to hit the corner of the pocket with the cue ball, and that's exactly where he was headed with it. And actually
Yep.
missed the eight, but the follow provided him with a second chance and a win. 4-1, 4 straight games after losing his opening break. Joshua at 858 Fargo, #1 in the world. See? Mark's been around for quite some time from the Netherlands. I've seen